Hamas is getting desperate. How do we know? Because they're asking Pakistan for help. Pakistan of all countries, that's right. A senior Hamas leader addressed an online event in Pakistan. His name is Ismail Haniyeh. You may have seen his pictures. Haniyeh has been the face of Hamas since the October 7th attacks. Threats, warnings, appeals, all of it has come from this man. So what did he tell Pakistan? Let me quote. If Israel faced resistance from Pakistan, the perpetration of cruelty could cease. And he did not stop there. Haniyeh said Pakistan is a brave country, the land of mujahideen. I guess the question is why? Why does Hamas think Pakistan can bring a ceasefire? First, some basic facts. Islamabad does not recognize Israel. They have no diplomatic relations with Israel. In the past, Pakistan has been a staunch critic of Israel. They've sent aid to Palestine, maybe even trained Hamas fighters. Of course, neither side has confirmed this. But in 2021, a Pakistani senator blew the whistle. He said Islamabad used to train the Hamas. Plus, the Pakistani people are in full support of them. Look at a poll conducted after the October 7th attack. 91% Pakistanis supported Hamas. Only 2% had sympathy for Israel. We've also seen massive rallies in Pakistani cities. In Karachi, Islamabad, Lahore and Rawalpindi, thousands of people attended these rallies. They shouted anti-Israel slogans. There is also a boycott campaign. McDonald's was under fire for giving free meals to Israeli soldiers. So was Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Some Pakistanis were seen emptying soda bottles on the streets. Take a look at this. On paper, Pakistan's support counts. It is home to 240 million Muslims. It's the only Islamic nuclear power. It also has a history of backing Hamas. So you would think Pakistan is already on board. Then why the appeal for help? Because Islamabad's position is changing. Let me take you back to October 7th. Just hours after the Hamas attack, look at this statement from Pakistan's caretaker Prime Minister. He says he's heartbroken by the violence. And remember, this is before Israel hit back. Now compare this to other Asian Muslim nations. Malaysia defended Hamas. Iran congratulated Hamas. But Pakistan was wary. They said civilians must be protected. Why do you think that is? Political convenience. Pakistan is going through a major economic crisis. They need bailouts from the International Monetary Fund. And who can help them with that? The US and the West. So Pakistan forgets its Palestinian activism. And this has happened before. In 1970, Jordan fought a war with Palestinian armed groups. They were hijacking planes, even plotting to oust the ruling dynasty. So the Jordanian king put his foot down. And advising him was a Pakistani military officer, Zia-ul-Haq, the man who later became dictator. Many Palestinians remember his role vividly. They call him the butcher. So my point is, Pakistan's support for Palestine is not based on ideology or even religious brotherhood. It is based on convenience. And right now, it is convenient for Pakistan to be silent, to not criticize Israel too much. Having said that, not everyone in Pakistan feels that way. Like I said, the public is pro-Palestine, and Islamist parties are capitalizing on that. Like the JUIF, the Jamaat-e-Ulema-e-Islam Fazl. Its leader traveled to Doha last month. He met Hamas leaders and expressed solidarity with them. Another example is the Jamaat-e-Islami. Their chief also visited Doha last month. He met the top Hamas leadership. So there are two forces in Pakistan, both moving in the opposite directions. One is the Islamist parties cozying up to Hamas. The second is the establishment, which can swing either way, which is why Hamas is appealing to Pakistan. They need all the help they can get. But frankly, don't expect much. In October, Pakistan's army chief spoke about the crisis in West Asia, and guess what he said? He promised his full moral support for Palestine. But against Israeli rockets, moral support is as good as nothing.